Jesus, that took long enough to load. It's kind of in the right spot. There we go. Alright, you guys. Oh, I forgot to do the thing. Hold on. I have two different browsers open. Like, not tabs, actual two different browsers. I forgot to do the one thing that I was setting up to do earlier. And then I got distracted. Okay. Where'd you go? There you are. Alright. We should be off of emote only. Okay. Oh. Hi, Stream Elements. I didn't know that you did that. I still need to switch over my timers to Stream Elements and see what the other modding options are that they have, as I am not entirely sure. Like, I think, like, I don't know if they do all of the modding options that Moobot does. We might just have to keep both of them. I'm not sure yet. Alright. Oh, you know, we should probably do the thing. What is... Okay. Nope, I want... That's not what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. Alright. Okay. Okay. Alright, so, I was actually going to start a little bit earlier, but we ended up having to go run an errand. While husband was feeling up to it, so that's what we did. So I don't know how far we're gonna get today. Plan is, as always, to, at the very least, get the bloods done. And then we'll see how much we have time for, as far as the iron is concerned. We'll see. Nothing real set in stone there. I want to at least get a little bit. I'd like to get a little bit of Love is in the Air done with her. There's not a whole lot for her to do with Love is in the Air, though, but she can at least, you know, maybe do 2 of the dailies or 1 of the dailies or something. But I would like to try to get a few more of the elders done if my saltiness can be kept a little bit toned down in regards to all of the effing traveling we're gonna have to do it. So, I did have to sit the DK this week. Just wasn't enough time. The mugs become a ginormous time sink, so that and the one day I just wasn't feeling well and went to bed like super early. So it turned into an icky headache kind of day. So, we will see. She might just sit until, we get the monk done. For time, it depends on a couple of factors. We'll get into more with that when we get down to the monk in a little bit. So for those new here, the Bloodthirsty challenge offered from WoW challenges under their rule set. It's got nothing to do with PvP. It's, because I know there's the Bloodthirsty title from PvP, but it's got nothing to do with that. For the most part, depending on your race class combination, you're grinding from level 1 to max. There's a couple of exceptions depending on the class, race combo that you pick. Well, class or race, I mean, you know. And there's a couple of X-Pack transitions where there are also some exceptions to that. I'd say with the portals kind of opening at 10, or most of them opening at 10, you probably don't really have to concern yourself too much with those, because you don't really need to quest all that much to transition between anymore, because some of the portals do open at like 10 or 11. Like Pandaria, you have to have the quest to go to Pandaria in your bag and then you can use the portal, but you don't necessarily have to do the quest, so it just has to be active and open. But there are guidelines for if you want to make sure it stays open for access. On What to Follow, there's a link to the quests allowed page embedded early on in the rule set for Bloodthirsty on their website. Because before they put the skip in for the Maw, the only way for Bloodthirsty to advance past like level 52 or something, 53, was you had to go into Shadowlands. And the only way to get into Shadowlands at that point was to do the Maw. But, you know, many months later, they added the skip for just the Maw, but you still have to do the quests in Oribos. So, you know. And I can take you back through that hot mess when the DK enters Shadowlands, if she makes it that far. I think she's sitting at 47 currently. I'll at least show the new process involving the Maw skip. There's past videos of me going through the Maw itself. I really don't think you need to do that anymore as a Bloodthirsty. I don't think it's worth the risk. I mean, yeah, you would get about a level by the time you did the Maw and got settled into Bastion. So that would be one less level of grinding. However, the Maw's not that challenger friendly, shall we say. So I wouldn't necessarily recommend it, especially on the more squishier classes, or if it's a class that is not a strong one for you, because there's a lot of bullshit that can happen with that that can kind of screw over your challenge run. So I would definitely take the skip where available. It's just, you know, you have to remember, if you take the Maw skip, you can't take the World Quest option when you arrive in Oribos. You still have to take the storyline quest option. And then you have to do the handful of quests in Oribos, open the gateway to Bastion, and then go into Bastion. And then once you get in there, stop doing your quests. You don't need to turn that quest into Clea. I think you can. You're allowed, but you can't take the next one. So, you can't take the World Quest option. You can't take the World Quest Threads of Fate option as a Bloodthirsty, because then that gives you, I believe, 300 quest credits for the entire storyline campaign in Shadowlands, and that's not on your allowed list, so you're gonna flag yourself. So, just saying. Zaya found a possible workaround if you don't want to be in Bastion. With the scouting map toy for Shadowlands, if you have purchased it, you'll be able to access the other zones by just flying there from Bastion, or maybe from Oribos. If you decide to go that way, I would definitely scout and test oh damn it, with something of the same class and gear equivalency to see what you can and can't get away with and where mobs are going to be potentially a problem. Because I know I bitch about Bastion a lot, I'm just so tired of being there, but at the same time, for me, it's a more challenge-friendly zone across all of the classes. Like, it's a little bit more wide open, there's not as many heavily treed areas, you can kind of see what's going to walk up on you for the most part. I mean, there's a couple down in the valley areas that I don't go into anymore. Like, there's one little spot, but it's got neutral turtles, and I'm usually fine down there. But it was an area that I heavily had looked at before going down with a challenger into that spot, just to make sure we were okay. But I don't like Arden. I feel like it's too closed in. It's very densely wooded. There's a lot of hostile patrols that come up on the roads. Zaya had found some moths that weren't too bad to kill for a little while over there. But I just don't like it. I'm not comfortable there. Maldraxxus is a bit deadly with all of like the poison things and the weird shit that just shoots down in some places from off of Theater of Pain or from the, what are they, the necropolises floating in the sky or whatever. Revendreth has some sections that have potential debuffs on them where it's stacking damage, and you don't want to inflict more pain upon your challenger than necessary. So at least that's just my thoughts on it. Now, he was doing it on a hunter, and he said he was kind of okay. But remember, every zone, every grinding area is not for every challenger or every challenger's pilot. You know, it's going to depend on the class you're running, potentially on the spec you're running, what you can get away with, how comfortable you are with that class, how comfortable you are with that zone. Like, there's a lot of factors. So I would just say go with what feels good to you, that you're able to get a rhythm into. That's the big thing. Because if you're not comfortable, you're gonna struggle. And it does take time. It does take time. I've been doing this for a couple of years now, so trust me, there was like a year and a half where just nothing was clicking for me. I got to a certain point and was just hitting a wall, but little by little, managed to get there. And we're not doing too bad now. Because I mean, we're at, excuse me, didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night, things and stuff. I'm sitting at 6 max bloodthirsties, 6 different classes, so we're trying to get the other remaining 6 classes, hopefully, before my patience and insanity give out, so we'll see how that goes. So the ones remaining are the Demon Hunter, the Death Knight, the Shaman, the warrior, the druid, and the monk. Monk is gonna be the highest level of them all currently. That monk I've had around for a fair amount of time. I think the monk's been alive since Legion. Actually, I think most of them have been alive since Legion, because I made a whole bunch during Legion, and then life got sideways, and some of them had to sit for a while, because at that point max level was 120. And I was trying to space them out a bit, and then, you know, or no, Legion was 110, I'm sorry. And then max went to 120, and then, you know, grinding that other 10 levels was a bit brutal. And then there was a lot of life shit going on between Legion and BFA for me, so there was a lot of missed playtime and what have you. But I think going into Shadowlands, I had a max Demon Hunter, a max Warlock, a max Paladin, and a max Priest. But when Shadowlands started and we were trying to figure out what the deal was with the Threads of Fate option, I had taken it on what had been that max Demon Hunter. And it was then that we realized, oh, there's a problem. But there was a little confusion over what was actually triggering the flag, because the website was a little weird. Because it was showing Horde and Alliance Demon Hunter quests on the not allowed list, but they should have been on the allowed list, and I don't know why it was saying I did the Horde or the Alliance quests when she was Horde or something along those lines, and I was like, this doesn't make sense. Like, something's dumb here. And before we could really get to the bottom of it, before the code team really had a chance to look into it, then someone else got flagged from taking Threads of Fate, and then we realized, oh, okay, so it is Threads of Fate that is kicking this flag up. And she's been flagged ever since, so she will probably remain flagged. So then I started a new Demon Hunter, and this is that one. And I had started her at some point last January, like 2021 January, not last month. So, you know, but life got sideways again, and so she kind of had to have a sit when she got to around level 20. And here we are up to, what are we now? We're level 38 currently on this one. I need to go back and probably delete that Demon Hunter, because at this point with the skips and stuff, I'm pretty sure that the World Quest option for Threads is going to remain on the not allowed list now that we have the skip for Oribos and the scouting map tool workaround for those that are adventurous. So that will probably end up remaining as not allowed for the Bloods after it was put on the do not do this list while we try to figure what the fuck happened. So that was tough, because she had been with me for a while, and that kind of sucked, especially when it looked like, you know, it was on the allowed list, but then, you know, we didn't realize that it was kicking up all that credit. So that one kind of took one for the team, so to speak. I would have rather not done that with a live Bloodthirsty, but I would have done that with a trial class or something. Just to see if they could just use the data that it was going to kick back, but surprise! So that happened. I cannot see my character on the screen. I've got a sun shaft coming through the window. So, I know it's there somewhere. I can kind of see her when she's got the fell flame going, but she's like dead center of the sun shaft. Or one of them. As it's slowly getting into the late afternoon here. Oh, and there's our ding. I thought we still had a little bit more to go. Place a sigil of silence at the target location that activates after 2 seconds. Silences all enemies affected by the I mean, that's interesting. I don't know if I'm really going to use it, because I'm killing mostly beasts, and half of the spells that the beasts cast are uninterruptible. So I don't know if that's really gonna do much. Alright. Let's get our slash played as we hearth back to Hatherford. Okay, let's grab our screenshot here.
So do I need to report or just ban?
Just ban. Alright, so let's go. WoW challenges, bloodthirsty. Soul Glaive. We are a Vengeance Demon Hunter. Dings level. What did we ding again? 39. So she's got a slash blade up. Oh, she's pretty. She's really close to the druid. Oh, damn. I did not realize that. 2 days. 3 hours. Nope. 52 minutes and 46 seconds. This one's total kills up to this point in time of her lifespan. We're sitting at 3,186. So she was made after level squish. Now, her and my mage. So you'll get to see like the difference between kills between like this one and say the shaman or the druid. I mean, I understand they're like a couple levels off each other, but you can really see the difference in the amount of kills. So this one was 3,186. So we'll send that off to Twitter. And if you guys are tweeting about your challenger's progress or downfalls or whatever, don't forget to include the hashtag WoW challenges. And then, you know, like what challenge your character is in and stuff. And because then we'll see it if you tag it. Hashtag WoW challenges. If you tag it like just Iron Man or something, we're probably not going to see it because I only am watching the WoW challenges overall umbrella hashtag. So we did end up with 3 bushy tails in the end. I was a little concerned because none had dropped that level up until those last couple of bars. Alright, so 155, that's not bad for vendor trash. For level 38 to 39, because you know, not as much XP as you would need, say, from like 40 to 50 or 45 to 50. Let's go ahead and vendor our capes here, or our greens. Another 12. Alright, so not terrible. I mean, it's definitely paid the bills. It was, what, a few silver repair bill at this stage, so that's not bad. Alright, let's go ahead and swap. And we'll pop on the warrior. Look, you guys, she got a new piece of gear. I was so excited. She got a new chest piece. What's up? Oh. I'm surprised you left it there. Where are you going? Where are you going?
Sitting out this way.
Oh.
Being shush.
Swords! Swords for the resub. I hope the sound worked. There was supposed to be a sound cue in there. I hope it actually went through. Thank you, we worked hard on that. So I don't know if the sound cue went off, but it was supposed to sound like flamingo noises when that popped up. Russell had tried to test it the one day, but he had the sound down, so we didn't know if the sound cue went off like it was supposed to. Oh good, the sound worked, yay! We're trying to figure out how to animate shrimp falling from the sky for when someone cheers or tips. But we need to take some time and try to figure that shit out. Russell has an idea.
If I can just find an easy way to animate a GIF, that should be good enough.
Very, very Nisey alert. Yeah, I want to do one, with like a disco ball and like different colored flamingos for when a raid happens. But that's on the list of stuff that we still need to do. We're still in the process of doing the new alerts and things. We haven't gotten it all done yet. We're slowly working on it. But I was like, oh, Russell, can we do this? Can we have like a flamingo pop up when somebody like subs or follows or something? And he's like, I think we can do that. So I was so excited when I saw the when he'd finished working on it. I was like, oh good. I was like, that's perfect. Because now I have the sound go off for the flamingos, and then I know I needed to look at something that happened in the chat. So that helps me too. I was very excited. So how is Goblin? How are things today? All of the things are well. Look here, Muddy River Beast. Come on. There we go. Alright, so yeah, she did get new armor. She replaced... She didn't replace much, but she did replace her level 15 male chest piece. her item level 15 male chest piece with an item level 35 plate armor. So that was wonderful. Now if we can just get some other pieces replaced here, we'll be doing pretty good. Definitely need a few more pieces of gear to drop there. 100%. At least we got something. I'm like half expecting all of the gear upgrades to start dropping like the level before I have to get all the level 50 shit before she heads into Shadowlands, should she make it that far. Yes, very excited. So excited that worked. Alright, little one, you've decided to join the party. I was up way too early this morning. Way too early. But at least we got to go get stuff, and I was functional enough for us to go and do that stuff. We had to do a Sam's run, but it felt like a failure of a Sam's run because we didn't get all of the stuff that we normally do. From the looks of it, I don't think they had the soda that we get normally. We didn't get a good look at it because we decided we weren't getting it today because we had to wait for the rest of our rent check to clear from my parents. And just holy fuck, you guys, the price of groceries is starting to really get painful. Shit, like that even a month ago that was like $2 and $3 cheaper is just ugh. They didn't have our cat litter, so now we have to go to Walmart and try to get that and hope that they have it. If they don't, we might have to go to PetSmart because we're completely out of extra cat litter. PetSmart or Petco. PetSmart's a little bit easier to get in and out of. Petco's kind of a pain in the ass where it's located, to be perfectly honest, but and we have to set up our security camera to point towards our backyard now, because yesterday I was sitting here and I suddenly heard kids yelling again, and I'm like, why do I hear people very loud right next to me? Like, what the fuck? Like, are they just walking through our front yard? And then I turned and looked, and there's a kid in the driveway, like, hiding behind the one tree between our property and our neighbors, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I stood there looking out the window in full view. I didn't care at this point. I'm like, what are you doing? I didn't care if they saw me. I'm like, you're on my property. Or on the edge of my property. I want to know what the fuck you're doing. I have a right to know. And, they kind of looked like they were dicking around with a friend. Or waiting for someone. Because they were kind of trying to hide behind a tree that was like 5 different tree trunks. And you can clearly see them through the tree. Like, it wasn't like a solid tree trunk. I was like, it was very skinny trunks. All intertwined. I'm like, you ain't fooling nobody. What the fuck are you doing? And while I'm standing there watching this one kid, out of nowhere, another kid that's like high school age comes running up the driveway from our backyard. Full speed. and kind of half tackles the other one, but not really. And I'm like, what the fuck? Where did you come from? Why did you come running out of my backyard? Like, what the fuck? And our house isn't on the very corner. We're like a property in from the corner. So I'm like, so it's not that you were just cutting across the neighbor's backyard on the other side of us. You also cut through ours. What the fuck are you doing? And then one of them grabbed snow off of the ground and made what looked like a snowball and put it on the edge of the road in the road. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what the actual fuck? And the one was definitely like high schooler age and definitely knew better. And I'm like, or should have known better. And I'm like, really? Alright, so now we have to set the security camera up in the backyard to make sure you all aren't fucking with shit. Like, we haven't had people just traipsing through our property through the back before until within like the past, I don't know, 2-3 weeks? Like, what is this shit? Like, is this all from new people moving to the town? Like, I don't understand. Where the fuck are your manners? Because, you know, God forbid they get hurt on our property. Like, do we have to put up no fucking trespassing signs now? Like, what the hell? Come on, I want you to come back here further. Come back here, friend. I think we're gonna ignore pain on you. We're kind of in a hurry down here because I need to keep an eye on Big Ugly. Because he doesn't hang out back there very long. I think he turns around and maybe stops for a second. Growls at the ground and then keeps going. Although I don't know if he stopped this time. It almost kind of looked like he turned around and started walking again immediately. But a lot of the time, I think he's supposed to stop. He may have stopped and I just missed it. Ooh, what did we get? Intimidating Shout. 1.5 minute cooldown. Causes the targeted enemy to cower in fear, and up to 5 additional enemies within 8 yards to... Ooh. That sounds dangerous. Like, it sounds good, but then when you see the additional enemies within 8 yards, that's a good distance. And then for them to be disoriented and to flee for 8 seconds, that's a lot of time to pick up unwanted extras. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm just gonna tuck you over there. Because I feel like you're something that's gonna get us into a shit ton of trouble. Alright. Let's hearth back. Let's get our slash blade. Sorry, I'm still so excited that alert worked. I get weird about the stupidest things. I'm just... Yay! Uh-oh. What are you throwing at me?
Sorry.
Sir! What was that, sir? I need to get the recycling out when we're done here. Wow, challenges. Blood. Thirsty. Control your soul. Prot. Warrior. Things level 34. We're getting there. Slash played is 2 days, 9 hours, 5 minutes. It really feels like her slash played should be so much longer because she is a bit of an older character. She went through level squish. So she was like in her 40s or just about 40 when she got squished. Because she was in Hinterlands killing beach turtles down there by the troll village. So your total kills are 4,906. So not a tremendously larger number compared to the demon hunter, but also the demon hunter had to quest to get out of her starting area for a couple of levels, so you know, they might not be the greatest comparison. We'll get a better comparison off of like the shaman. Alright, so that went to Twitter.
Knowledge is the best currency.
And
But I do take
very
all
reasonable
interest in
repair
trading.
bill. So let's see what we got here. Start with the grays. We did get 3 tusks for this one this week, so that was lovely. This is like 15 silver. Now, we did pick up 2 greens, and they're really not worth a whole lot, so we're just gonna go ahead and vendor them in with this other stuff. I could, in theory, put these on, right? Like, they are male. She can wear them, and I think what she has on is male, too. However, the stats aren't great for what I'm looking for, and I'd rather just try to wait to get a piece of plate, to be perfectly honest. So that's 132, so that's not too bad. Alright, so let's pop off of you. And we're gonna move on over to... Wow, all these guys are so close together. These two are within 2 levels of each other because this one's about to hit 36. So I did not realize we're gonna have like a bit of a traffic jam getting into Shadowlands. So I might only be doing like 2 bloodthirsties at that point, because that's a lot of leveling to get them stream ready. It's a lot for just 1, and I don't know if my sanity can handle 3 in there at the same time. But we'll see what happens. The monk's almost done. She still has a little bit to go. So yeah, Bear, so I'm thinking, you know, like little like hermit crab, and when somebody joins you can like have like the little call up or wave or something. Maybe your followers can be the beachcombers, and maybe subs can be, I don't know. Shell shifters or something. Husband's thinking about streaming. But he wasn't sure what to do as a theme for his channel. this sunshaft, while it's not still directly on top of my character, if you see me overturning a little bit, it's so I can actually see. Second half of it's still overlapping just a touch. Ooh, what is that? That is plate. I need mail, you guys. I need some mail. Mail gear. I didn't... Ooh, yes, okay, so I replaced a cape. I'm holding this. I haven't actually put it on yet. I'm waiting to see if we get a suitable weapon. I mean, this did drop, but that's more of a DPS dagger. So, we'll just keep using our staff in the meantime. Damn it! I didn't need your help. Ugh. Cost me XP. I was not struggling in any way, shape, or form. We had full health and all kinds of health thingies that we could drop. Will we get a lava burst proc? Go lava burst proc. Go lava burst proc. No, we didn't. Not on that one. I mean, I guess all of the kills can't proc, but... or the mobs, but it is nice when we do get that to happen. Definitely speeds the fights up a bit when we can get that extra burst of crit happening. So this one doesn't feel too bad right now. I mean, I know she's a caster and I know she's a healer, which usually equates to a little bit slower leveling. Hasn't felt too sloggy yet, though, to be perfectly honest. And I am used to leveling in Resto from other characters, normal characters. So as far as Bloodthirsty is concerned, it's not terrible yet. Hasn't felt too bad. I mean, we are only 35, so I mean, that's, that could change here pretty soon. And it probably will change once we start to hit 40. I'm imagining it start to feel a bit sloggy at that point, but, you know, we'll have to see what happens. But the warrior is the lowest remaining challenger. So what did they just ding? Was that 34? So I mean, we're not doing terrible. We're slowly getting there. But yeah, it looks like the warrior's gonna be the last one to, the last class to ding that I need. I'm not sure how that ended up being so, it just kinda did. I probably should have gotten all the pain in the ass classes out of the way with first. But, you know, is what it is. I'm a little nervous for the warrior to go into Shadowlands. They don't exactly have a heal, really. I mean, I don't count Victory Rush as a heal. I count Victory Rush as a temporary band-aid in between the fights. And a lot of the time, it's not good enough. So, you can hit Victory Rush and still be missing a fair amount. So, you know, probably gonna have to carry quite a bit of food. So it's probably gonna sort of become like the rogue situation, where we're gonna be doing a lot of eating in between fights, which kind of sucks because then your rage is gonna vanish on you. But, you know, what can you do? You need HP. So. If I could get out of this tree in my vision, that would be great. Oh, so I have a question for you guys. Does anybody have, question for my friends that wear glasses. Does anyone have glasses that have a filigree kind of style arms on them? If so, do they get stuck in your hair? I'm just curious. Because I've got the frames narrowed down to 3, I think. One of them I really liked the color on, but it's a half frame, and now Russell and I are a little concerned that it'll be easier for the lens to pop out of it because it's not fully encased by frame around the edges since it's not drill mounted in. But there's one that's a similar arm style. But I don't know if it will get stuck in my hair. Because I have a lot of little wispy hairs. Like above my ear, like the little short ones. And my hair's a little bit longer, so I don't know. I mean, the frames are super cute. I'm just concerned. I'm gonna be mad. So I might have to go back and look at frames again. Because we were looking at the frames on Zenny. Russell got a cute pair of, they almost have a steampunk look to him when he replaced his glasses. We still have to do mine. And it probably won't happen until, I don't know. It's probably going to be till after I get my tooth situated at this point. But, he got, they kind of remind me of like Owl from Winnie the Pooh. I think Owl might have a half glass, but his is like a circle, but it's kind of steampunky because it's kind of like an octagon kind of shape or something like that. They're very different. I hadn't seen anything like those before, and they were, I think, $25, so they really weren't that bad. Like the frames themselves. I think it ended up being like $300 all said in total, or a little over $300, because he got a good Black Friday deal. With the lens coatings and stuff, so... I'm not really sure how much it saved us by doing it in person, maybe $100 or so. Without insurance. I mean, I've gotten exam and transition frames from Lens Crafters for around $400, but that was a few years ago. Probably close to 10 years ago at this point, so I'm sure prices have gone up since then. And I need to get some sort of transition lenses. I've done the prescription sunglasses. And it's a pain in the ass to keep track of 2 different pairs of glasses. And I don't like the weight of clip-ons on my face. It just makes everything feels like it's pulling down into my nose and just pisses me off. And for me, the less I have to keep track of, the better. So if I'm like heading out during the day, I have to make sure I have both pairs of glasses with me. Because the one time I was out all day with my friend, and then we're like, oh, hey, let's go to a movie. And then we got there and I'm like, fuck, I don't have my other glasses. So I had to sit there and watch the movie in my sunglasses. So, and then it was completely pitch black by the time we came outside. And I'm like stumbling around in the dark with my sunglasses on. What is that? That's an offhand too. This kind of feels like a paladin shield, to be perfectly honest. Felt like a paladin tanky shield. Or just like the 4 avoidance on there is an odd stat. So I hope you're doing okay today, sir. But so far, he's happy with his glasses from Zenny. It's the first time we've done basically mail order glasses, where we are ordering them without trying them on. But he was pretty happy with the measurements on them. We'll have to triple measure my face. We just finished lunch dinner, so thinking nap. What time did we get up? Russell's mom had to have a doctor's appointment this morning that Russ had to take her to. So we had like 2 different alarms set. And then I'm one of those people that if there's an alarm set, I'm fucking paranoid I'm gonna sleep through it. Even though I never do, I'm fucking paranoid it's gonna happen. It has happened a couple of times where I've been so fucking tired that I've reached up and hit snooze on the one alarm clock I had, except it turned the alarm off entirely and snooze didn't snooze. So I think there was something wrong with that alarm clock. Or there was just a feature that I didn't know about if you hit it in a certain spot where the snooze button turned the alarm off entirely. But, I woke up and it felt a little bit light in our room. And I panicked because I was like, oh fuck, what time is it? And I checked the time on my Kindle and I was like, oh, it's 6:30, we're fine. Fell back asleep. Woke up again at 8:30 in a panic because it was even brighter in here and I'm like, fuck, what time is it? And it was 8:30 and then I'm laying there and I'm like, well great, now I have to pee. Russell had an alarm set for 9:30 because they had to leave at like 9:45. And I think I had just fallen back asleep or was trying to resettle because my neck was being pissy. And I sleep with cotton in my ears now after the bug incident because my nerves just can't handle it. And it's an easy, simple solution to make me feel better so I can sleep. And so I don't hear noises very well because it muffles them. And all of a sudden Russell like jumped up and I'm like, what the fuck's going on? And he goes, somebody knocked. And I'm like, what? And his mom was waking him up at like 9:10. And he's like, are you serious? He goes, I had 2 alarms set. You saw me set both of them. It's not even close to being time for us to leave. And I tried to fall back asleep, and then my neck was starting to hurt my head more, and then I just I was like, fuck it. If I lay down any longer, I'm gonna risk nudging this into a migraine, so I just had to get the fuck up. I'm tired. I'm tired. I've been up since, fully up and walking around since, like, almost 10. Wow, challenges. Bloodthirsty. Pile of Soul, Resto, Shaman. And I know some people are like, oh, 10 o'clock. Yeah, well, when you don't fall asleep till, like, 4 or 5 a.m., I'm tired. And I sleep in very broken chunks, so... Yeah. Dings, level 36. Looking at a slashed played of 3 days. 12 hours. 30 minutes. Oh yes, good thoughts out to Turwinkle. John. He got the vid. He seems to be doing relatively okay, all things considered, but he does have the vid, so good thoughts out to him for a speedy, non-incident recovery. Where am I at? 30 minutes, 29 seconds. I lost my place. Total kills. Thus far on the shaman. The shaman. Okay, so yeah, this is a little bit better of a comparison. Kinda. So like the Demon Hunter had like 38 something. And this one has double that. So this one's been around quite a while too. And got caught up in the squishiest of level squishes. 8, 4, 2. So I'm just double checking my numbers, hoping that I'm seeing them in the correct order. Because sometimes I don't see them in the correct order. Or I see them the way they're supposed to be, but my brain is saying, no, no, they go this way. And I'm like, no, no. Like Russell's caught me a couple times where I'm like sure that this is the number I saw. And he's like, no, no, look at it again. Damn that dyslexic brain. Alright, we're gonna do vendor trash first, so that's 106. And yeah, we're just gonna vendor that. And let's go ahead and get the other stuff. Alright, so green's 13, so not great. Definitely less than what the warrior got for being a level lower, 2 levels lower. So that's interesting. Oh, Worgen Druid. I was like, what is this blue blob standing next to me? Okay, let me remove Flame Tongue Weapon, because that's another thing that has to get dealt with on the site once Zaya is able to get in and start trying to fuss with things. But we're still, as far as I know, there's still an issue trying to get into where the keys to the kingdom are possibly kept, so at least for the MP3s. I don't know about all of it, but I know the MP3s are having a hell of a time being uploaded. I'm not sure if that's the same area that that houses other things, but there's still some things being weird. Alright, so we're gonna hop back on the druid. And druid had a pretty decent level so far. No greens, but we did get 4 tusks up to this point. I mean, kind of hard to be mad about that. That's pretty decent. We're still alive, so, you know, that's even decenter. If that's a word. Leaving alert. Stay safe. Don't die. Alright, well, thanks for popping in. Thanks for triggering the Mingos. And the happy flamboyance. Happy Mingos. Have a happy nap. You need to be well rested for the Power Washer Simulator later. There's things to clean, damn it. If you're not well rested, you're gonna miss spots. I actually tried to replay one of the scenarios from Parkitect that we had just missed. We were about halfway through the ticket sales that we needed, but we had gotten, it was an optional goal. And on stream, so I tried to fuck with that yesterday off stream. And don't you know, like, by the time I hit June of year 2 and it had to be completed by end of June year 2, that hi Zuzu, that I was like 50 tickets short, and I had like even dropped the park tickets like down to like 50 cents and could not get those last 50 people in time. I was so mad. I was like, go. So I was like, well, fuck it. We did what we had to for the mandatory goals, so I was just trying to see if I could trigger it for the optionals. Trying to get that gold circle on the map, or bronze circle, whatever the hell color it is. What's up, doggo? Oh, is it the magic hour? Do I need to take you potty? Alright, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Alright, y'all, I'll be right back. The doggo needs to be. Alright. Sorry about that. Doggo had to pee. And then Doggo wanted to go on an adventure. And didn't want to pee quickly. He wanted to go on an expedition through the backyard, and I kept telling him no, and then we had a standoff over whether he was going to pee or not. Because he was being stubborn and distracted by everything. And he was like, yeah, but lady, let's go smell this. And he was trying to catch the neighbor outside, and I'm like, dude, pay attention. I'm in the middle of something. We're not out here on a Sunday stroll. Like, come on now. You said you had to pee, so let's pee. And now he's probably mad because I just realized I didn't give him his cookie for going pee. Well, I'll get him something when we're done to make up for it. All right. So back to the druid. Druid is currently 41. And we're trying to get to 42 here. We'll see if we are successful. I think the DK is 47. DK is Horde, so I don't have a... Well... No, I don't think I have that guild anymore. I had a guild that we had tried to put together called Board Goblins Network. Kind of like Board Gamers Network, so that we could kind of keep the same initials for the guilds, and the Goblin Network was something that we had thrown together for those that wanted to try out the goblins when they came into existence. But most of us were still Alliance players at heart, and all of our funding and everything was on the Alliance side, so even though we tried to do it like one day a week where we were all playing together, it just kind of fell by the wayside, as things do. And that's fine. And that happens. But that was on a completely different server, so... So no, none of the Horde characters are actually in a guild. Just wasn't worth it for me to go through the trouble of setting it up, and I really didn't want to put them in another guild. Like someone else's guild that I didn't know. Mostly because I didn't know if they were gonna get mad if the character hadn't gotten leveled in a while, or, you know, they'd probably end up kicking me if that character hit 60 and then never did anything, so... Or get mad if I died and rejoined and died and rejoined. So... Because I'm still getting guild invites from people using that stupid automated guild invite mod. Like, why would you just do that? Why would you just send out mass invites to anybody that's guildless and have the invite automatically go off when you know nothing about this person, you haven't even talked to them, and you don't know if they're going to be the biggest problematic person ever? It's just inviting trouble into your guild. I'm sorry, but it is. And like I will shift click the person's name that I got the whisper from. I have the invites blocked on this, on most of my characters. But definitely on this one. And but they can still do the whisper, right? So I'll shift click the name. And they're like fucking sitting in Ogremar, and I'm like, yeah, okay, you're not even out here. Like, what the hell? Sometimes they're in like a fucking dungeon or something, and I'm just like, really? I was like, you probably don't even realize you still have this mod engaged. Like, it just blows my mind how people can just blind invite others. I would at least want to talk to them for a couple of minutes, see what they're looking for in a guild. Seeing if they look like they'd be a good fit. Or if we even have anything to remotely offer them. I'll tell you, I had on just like this thin t-shirt, overshirt type thing. Not really a cardigan, but kinda like a t-shirt material cardigan. And it's very thin because it's very warm in our room right now. So I was like, oh, I'll just take him out in this. I don't need my sweatshirt. But the air is fucking getting cold again. It's supposed to get up. Okay. Get this, right? So on Friday, it's supposed to get up to like 63 degrees, roughly. 61, 63, somewhere around in there. Okay. Saturday, it's supposed to get down to 36. Like, what the fuck? I actually had to sit there and stare at it. Because I thought I was having a dyslexic moment. And I'm like, does this say what I think it says? Like, I tabbed off the page and came back like 3 different times just to make sure I was seeing what I was seeing. Because I was like, are you fucking serious? Like, I get it's still February. And, you know, 30s are not uncalled for or not known for this time of year. I mean, it's a thing. It is winter. But going from 63 to 36 the next day is a little drastic. I think it said a 22% chance of rain. And I'm like, uh-huh. Sure. Right. So I guess we're gonna have a cold front of some description come in. Oh, we saw elephant ear bulbs when we were at the store. I think it was 10 for 14 at Sam's. And we don't know how many of our bulbs survived yet from last year because we haven't dug them out yet. Like, they're somewhere in the house. I don't know if they're in our laundry room or if they're out in the outside shed or if they're in my parents' room somewhere. They're in the house somewhere, I think. But like the one year we had ants or something get into the one bulb and it was kind of rotted. So we don't know how many of them survived, and a lot of the times when you see something at Sam's, you have to grab it right then and there, because there's no guarantee they're gonna have it the next time you come in. So I was like, oh shit. I was like, 10 for 14 is not terrible. They also had some pink flowers that I kind of wanted, but I didn't see a price on those. Like flower seeds. I could not find, at least I think they were seeds. I don't think they were bulbs. I liked the colors on them, but I didn't see a price. And, so I didn't know if we could really afford to grab those. I'm gonna leave those two sit there, because he's coming back that way. And I think we'll have enough up here to get. Buddy, you're not getting anything. You've gone out to pee. I understand I didn't give you your cookie yet. I will owe it to you. Because I'm already re-entangled in all of my wires. Daddy can get it for you. Excuse me. Can you get them a cookie?
Oh, okay.
I sat down before I gave it to them. I forgot. Because I was in a hurry.
Mommy forgot the most important part, didn't she?
Yeah, well.
Even Mom was looking at me like, Daddy, you missed something.
They also had a lunch treat, what they don't normally get, so.
Mommy, that was then. This is now.
Yeah, I know. Mom's also didn't remember until she had gotten resituated. Do I need to make you dinner tonight?
Nah, I'll probably have some of that stuff.
Okay.
So the reasons I got it, I was like, oh, let's go ahead and have that.
Do we have to be somewhere tomorrow where that's gonna bother you?
No.
Okay. Just making sure. Alright. So we have a few more kills to go here before we should be digging on this one. Let's just go ahead and get that heal going now. Just to make sure we're good. Alright, so we'll probably have to get the two up by where we started. Is what I'm thinking. We might not. Well, maybe. Ooh! What is that? Warglaves? No, wrong character! I need the Warglaive on the Demon Hunter. Dang, burn it. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, well, it's 5 gold, I guess. I don't need that on the druid. My goodness gracious. That's not gonna help. That's not gonna help at all. I mean, the druid could certainly use some new gear as well. My RNG hates giving me the gear that I need for the class type that I'm on. Like, oh, need plate, do you? Here, have this leather. Thanks. Oh, need leather? Have this mail. Like that's fucking helpful. Alright, will you be enough that we need? Will you scooch us over? Yes, you will. Oh, Mangle. Looks like another rank of Mangle. Crier's bear form. Deals 20% additional damage against bleeding targets. Okay, so definitely thrash then angle. Alright. Cool, cool. Alright, let's turn around here. Can we... Oh, right. We have to go... This? Can we go away? Not really. Kinda. I don't know how much that's gonna get cut off. We'll see. Good enough. Oh, damn. And we just hearthed not that long ago, so we're gonna have to hoof it back to, up the hill here. Not like it's all that far, I mean. Back to Scale Trader. Alright, so let's grab our slash blade. That's a pretty good photo. Wow, challenges, bloodthirsty, soul survivor, bad druid, dings at level 42. We're looking at a slash blade so far of 3 days, 15 hours, 18 minutes, and 33 seconds. I'll tell you, the slash playtime is so deceiving because you're like, oh, that's not so bad, but it's 3 blocks of 24 hours of playtime plus whatever didn't fill in the next 24-hour block of playtime, and that's just logged in time. That's not since the character was created, because this character should have a birthday in Legion. So her real world timestamp is gonna be, well, maybe she was VFA. Regardless, her real world timestamp is going to be very different than 3 hours. I can guarantee you that. Alright, so 6963 for total kills.
Knowledge is the best currency.
Alright, so 4 silver repair bill, not terrible. Let's get rid of the vendor trash. And we'll just tack that one in because it's only the 1 green. So 205. Not bad. Alright. Sorry, the traffic might seem a little extra loud than normal. I do have our window cracked open a bit because it was kind of warm in here. Alright. The monk. If we can load in. Loading times have been a little bit long today. Alright, there we go. So, this one is currently 56. We've got a bar left to get to 57. What are they doing? What do they have clicked? Oh, one of those. Okay. This level was terrible. Not so much in being able to kill things, but in the amount of time that it took. And I was going insane. I was like, oh my god. I actually didn't think I was gonna get this level done in time. 10 hours and 13 minutes. Because what I'm killing is giving 350 some XP. It was over 800 mobs that had to be killed for this level. And I was 2 bars in and I'm like, I'm gonna cry. So, it was pretty long. I've been going after the moths over here by choice though, because they seemed a little bit safer for the monk because she's so squishy. Sometimes the safest path is not always the quickest. So, I'm hoping that we do ding 57 here. And I'm hoping that when I take her back to Stormwind, there will be level 57 gear upgrades that she can afford off Auction House. I am also hoping I might take her to Exodar just because someone's gonna have a ton of people running around doing levels in the air. I'm hoping that those gear upgrades will allow me to kill the level 60 moths so that I can get a bit more XP than what I'm getting now, because these guys have gone green. If they're giving 352 XP now, where'd it go? There should be one here. Did Jude killed it? Did we not kill that one? I am confused. That orc or whatever ran through here. And now I'm not sure what's happening, so. I don't know. So if these are giving 352 now, this one's missing. He must have been killing shit. It's probably gonna be closer to 300, I think, when we dig again. So I'm a little concerned by that. I've also been battling somebody grinding over here, but they're level 60, so I think they're leather grinding. I've seen multiple different names popping up. Oh. I feel like somebody was over here. The mobs don't feel right. And I know that probably sounds stupid because it's pixels, you can't feel them. But they don't feel like they're in the correct positions. Like, they're kind of where they've been. Like, that's not exactly what I mean. It feels like some are missing, and they're coming back in a funky order. So something feels weird. Something feels out of place. It kind of does feel like I'm walking into an area that's just starting to respawn. Since some are missing and some are here and stuff. And it just, something feels weird. So we're probably gonna have to go maybe 2.5 full rotations here. Because some of the mobs were missing on our first run through. And it's been taking about 2 run throughs to get a bar of XP
I'm out of range.
on these guys. Tell you, it was a long Monday trying to get this one wrapped up. There should be one here that's not here. There should be one here that's not here. Damn, we might have to do 3 rotations. Son of a bitch. Alright. You know, I feel like it was that orc because there should have been one back here and I saw him running off in this direction. In fact, I just saw movement back there and I don't know what it was. It could have been a fox? But it didn't feel like a fox. Nope, there he is again. This is a bot, yo. Look at how they're moving. And they're teleporting forward. What gear are they wearing? Are they in the Pandaria shit? Trail Seeker. Class Hunter. Okay, that is Shadowlands. Dude. I'm like 75% sure that's a bot. Normal players don't teleport forward in little chunks when they're running. They may rubber band a little bit if they're having lag, but they don't suddenly stop and then suddenly they're like 5 paces forward. And normal players aren't still wearing stuff from Pandaria that looks like you went to the vendor and bought the class pieces. Trinkets and all. Where did this dude come from? Like, all of my mobs are fucking fucked up. I told you something wasn't right. God damn it. I've never seen this dude before today. I have no idea where the fuck he came from. Yeah, he's circling through the area that I'm killing. This is a fucking bot. am I? The only reason why I'm like 75 to 80% sure that's a bot was because the last one I encountered had the same fucking gear on. And I did get an in-game mail back that they ended up taking action against the account. That had the same movements, the same gear. It was another one that was skinning and picking flowers, and the movement is what kills me because normal play, you don't move like that. There was nothing that felt fluid about that movement whatsoever. To see them where a hill starts to happen, just suddenly be 5 steps ahead of where they were when they had stopped moving. And like, they're not deviating at all. I mean, I don't always mount in between mobs, because sometimes it's just more time consuming than it's worth. But I don't always follow the exact line either. That's somebody else. That's a blood elf. At least I think it was a blood elf. Like the one day, or no, not even the one day. It was over the course of a couple of days. I had been out here grinding in the other location with the mobs that had gore because the character I had could handle them. And saw somebody that night who I was headbutting against, trying to get kills in. Moving the same exact sort of stilted way. Had the same sort of gear on from Pandaria, from that vendor where you could get greens from. Now, I put in some hours in this game when I'm working on a challenger. It's not unheard of me to do a stretch of 8 to 10 hours straight when I need to get it done. But I'm also like, you know, AFKing where I'm at for a minute or two and picking out something new to listen to or watch as I'm coming to the end of whatever was playing. So, you know, I'll have a few moments of where I'm idle and stuff, or I'm just digging through my bag trying to reorganize shit. Oh no, they didn't even... Oh, he came back. Maybe they caught the flower. They were going up that way. Just something's not right. It could be a player sitting there, but I feel like something's not right. Did that shaman jump up in there, or did the shaman... Nope, that's his pets. It's just very specific, not really deviating at all. But yeah, the one person that I had come across, they were level like 54. I logged out because I was tired and decided to finish up that character the next day. I came back in. They were still in the same grinding loop like 6-7 hours later. And they were like another level and a half higher or something. And I was like, or 2 levels higher. And I'm like, what? It's like, you're still here. How are you not needing to sleep? I know some people have insomnia, but this is crazy. But that's why I said possible bot. We will see. I may never know. It's just very odd when the only other person I've seen over here was strictly killing the Larians over on that hill, mostly out of the way, and they were level 60. And it was rotating between them. There would be like one person of one name, and then a couple hours later I'd see somebody of a different name, so I don't know what that was all about. That seemed kind of odd. But they were kind of geared like, Zuzu, I got nothing for you, bud. I got nothing, and you got your cookie.
Zuzu, come lay down, buddy.
I got nothing. I'm pretty sure you have water. And you have crunches. You need to finish those crunches before you get more. Where have all the moths gone to? I hope I can kill those other moths after this level. Because this is just getting a bit ridiculous trying to get a kill in edgewise out here. You shitting me? Right. This is getting ridiculous. Well, hopefully we can get... I thought I saw it up there. Maybe that was just the critter that I saw. Alright then. This one's still up. Oh look, there they are.
I need a target.
See, right back to the line path. Like, you would think if you're like, oh, here's a skin, let me grab this, and I'll just run up the road from here. No, they ran back to that line that they were already on. That's not exactly normal movement. That looks like programmed movement to only deviate so far off of path by X number of steps. Really wanted to get to the iron tonight. At least get a couple things done on them. Of course. I've got him stuck in the rock. Sometimes they stick themselves in there, though. And there goes my pet, fearing all the other critters. Could you, like, fear him out of his rock? There we go. I was gonna say, if you wait enough moments, they usually end up teleporting out to unstick themselves, or you can try to climb up on top of said rock to get the things. Who's gonna come back first? The fox? Or any of the moths? Because this is just getting fucking ridiculous. Well, you know what? I might as well tag you while you're here. Alright, they're still not back yet. I'm holding Touch of Death because the foxes kind of hurt. So I find it better to use Touch of Death on them if I'm next to them. But Fox still hasn't come back yet, so I guess we'll just move forward then.
It's too far away.
And we'll write that one off. He's gonna turn and come back. Oh, he didn't turn and come back. He did get that one, though. Maybe because it was Alliance. Although sometimes he's gotten them, too. Damn it. We have a level 60 Troll Shaman. Not sure what they're doing. Giving up already?
Yeah. I need confirmation on something before I continued, so.
Oh, for Zorts?
Yeah.
Oh, he went to take a nap.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm packing up. I don't think he's gonna be back anytime soon.
I don't have a target.
3, 4. I'm not sure if one more is gonna do it. Maybe. Just not certain. Nope. But perhaps, yes, Touch of Death is available. Oh, Jesus. We were just that short. Okay. Alright, let's get our photo here without the armor clipping into our face. Alright, I was gonna say we could Darlaran Hearthstone. I think I'll save that for when I go and get armor. Because we're not gonna go do that now, and I don't want that damn Legion class hall person constantly. I need your attention. I have an urgent message. All that shit. WoW challenges. Bloodthirsty Soul Fist. Mistweaver Monk. Ding's level 57. Slash played so far is 11 days, 1 hour, 4 minutes, 34 seconds. Total kills to date. $21, 7 to 6. All right. Let's go ahead and tweet you. Up here, I tend to use my mammoth because I'm not sure of who walks away and who doesn't. So it was almost a 6 gold repair bill. Let's go ahead and do vendor trash first. So, I mean, obviously I didn't get any green replacements this level because what I have is the same level as what's dropping. Alright, so that was 591 gold off of just the vendor trash. So let's go ahead and take a look at our greens. And we actually picked up quite a few greens. I was surprised. I was really hoping for a staff to drop, but we never got a weapon too. It's on my list. It's on my shopping list when we head back to look at level 57 gear. Oh wow, so that was 991 gold from just the greens. So that was a pretty productive level. Pretty profitable level for selling stuff. So not too bad. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and log out there, and we're gonna go grab can I change that from here? Like, that would be lovely if I can. I can change that from there. Fantastic. Alright, so we'll turn that on. Oh, I guess it should be... Iron Man leveling. Okay. let's go grab our iron. Oh, we're still down there. Alright. We need WoW head. No, I don't want desktop notifications for Wowhead. I thought it had. I thought at one point Wowhead was listing when there were world holidays going on the front page. Did I imagine this? 'Cause I haven't seen it the past two events, and now I'm deeply confused. Elder. Oh, right. Lunar Festival. So, Love is in the Air did start. That started on Monday. Yes, Monday. So we're gonna see about getting a few more here. So we got that one, I think. I think we need to go down to, like, I'm not gonna get them all. This would be so much easier if the zone was fucking in alphabetical order, I swear. Alright, let's go down to Booty Bay and we'll get that one. Because we can fly down there. I'm not sure if it's just outside Booty Bay or if it's actually in Booty Bay itself. We'll figure that out here in just a minute. I may have to add a oh, there is one on there. That's a little better. You know what? How about there we go. You can see that a little bit better. At least I think we can. That should work. Pretty soon we're gonna have to switch to the springtime flamingo icon for for the avatar there. In all of the places. Okay. Where's me elder? Oh, alright, you're over there. Alright, let's talk to you. Okay, so these have not been giving the best XP. Alright, let's pop up to Stormwind. And we'll go see what we've got for Lunar Festival. Love is in the air, excuse me. So I'm gonna go... Let me start that. And let's go back to main page. Alright, so let's bring up the love is in the... Okay, well hang on. I wrote this and I don't really remember what I said was allowed and not allowed, so let me bring up the Love is in the Air article to refresh my brain off of the WoW Challenges website. So you can kind of do the lovely charms, but you can't trade with anybody. You kind of have to figure it out on your own. The lovely card, buff from the lovely cards aren't allowed. Did I not? Oh, okay, I just kind of talked about... I literally just kind of looked through this from last year's article and was like, okay, is there anything I really need to change? I moved around the placement of a couple of challenges info, and then I like bounced out, and I was like, okay, I'm done. I think I just talked about things with quests that you had to be aware of, it looks like, of potential problems. So this event I wrote up a little bit different than the other ones. Okay. Alright. That's some icky shadowing right there. Alright, so where is... Oh, Love is in the Air stuff. Is that in the city? Or... I feel like it's in the city. I still have to run the dungeon on my normal. I haven't done that yet. At all. I know the mount's not gonna drop, but... I guess I don't have a right to bitch if I don't even try to run it. Alright, what's your deal? Spray 10 people with perfume. Okay. We can do that. What's your deal? Yeah, that probably ain't happening.
Got the best deals anywhere.
Okay, okay, we did get the item. Okay, so there's really only one thing that we're gonna be doing here.
Hello.
Okay, so we'll make you smell pretty.
Hey there.
And you probably don't get a lot of attention. That was a rat? Looked like a cat.
How are you?
It says I'm spraying them, but I'm totally missing.
How are you?
Hi. Would you
Safe
like some
travels.
perfume?
Greetings.
Oh, what about you? I'm actually surprised.
Need help?
There are so few people with the
I'm out of
oh, I
money.
can't spray you. There are so few people with the
Go there.
can't put it on you either.
See you later.
Interesting. With the perfume doodad on them.
King's honor, friend.
Was macaroni and cheese even a dish that they would have had
What can I do?
here? Like,
Lightly with you.
that seems like such a real world dish comparatively.
You need something?
Hello. Safe
Okay.
travels.
So there's that. Do be careful around the canal on your challengers because you never know where the sewer beast is. I like never see him, so I don't know if people just kill him on the regular. That's quite a mount. Ascendant Aquilian. Fascinating. Yeah, so I don't know if people just kill him on the regular here or what. Wow, okay, that's a big difference compared to what we're getting for the elder stuff. Like a big difference. Alright, and that's like kind of meaningless for us, so I was really hoping we were going to get more out of this holiday, but we really didn't. Like, I'm not comfortable doing a whole lot of this. What is...
Hey, how you doing?
I think we can do that. Your Lunar Festival. It's so confusing when they have,
I need to get closer.
Well met.
when they have multiple holidays overlapping. Okay, so you were purple for a reason. You were purple for this quest.
King's honor, friend.
This quest is comparable to the XP that we were getting from doing the elder talkie twos.
Light
Go with
be
honor,
with you.
friend.
Waiting on a cooldown.
Safe travels.
Alright. We need some more guards. We need some more heavily perfumed guards, to be exact. You.
King's honor, friend.
Okay.
I see you. I know you need pets too.
Guild group selling plus 15 mythic runs. Tavash HM. Torghast 5 stars runs. Whisper me. I thought they said you couldn't do that shit anymore. Or did I misunderstand the policy change?
What's up?
While disguised as a package runner, go to the Crown Chemical Company's stockpile outside the gates of Stormwind. Then return the package they toss to you. They toss you to Inspector. Like, I think we can do that. Right? Like, that should be fine. I didn't sample anything. What the fuck? I think somebody sprayed me. Dang, burn it. I can't be stinky. It gives me the migraines. Migraines. Migraines hurt from perfume. I can't do it. I can't even do it when other people have perfume near me. Like, fuck that shit. You gonna give it to me? There we go. The heart vanished when I left the city. Fascinating. Is it gonna come back? Huh. That's... I don't remember that happening before, but okay. I don't remember that debuff going away before its timer before. But then again, I did the holidays one time, got my damn dragon, and was like, nope, not doing them again. Fuck that shit. Fuck all that shit.
Yo,
Once is enough. That's only gonna give me gold, and I don't feel like wasting my time on it. So we can probably pop over to Exodar. Where does it show? Oh, there it is. Okay. Sorry, I don't normally run Firefox, so I've been having to run Firefox lately for Twitch. Because it seems as though certain streams from certain streamers are popping up a loading error when I'm trying to watch them. It does it when I try to watch the WoW Challenges stream on Chrome. It did it when I was trying to watch Stone streamed the other day. And it hasn't done it when I try to watch when I try to watch Zorts. It doesn't do it to him. So I'm not sure if it's just like trying to watch other countries' streams where it's happening. Because I think I've only ever had it happen consistently. Like, Lita's streaming from Australia for the show, Stone streaming from Canada. So it seems to be developing a pattern where it's happening the most on Chrome when it's outside of do I have time turned back here? I don't remember. I'm scared. Maybe we could take the boat and see. So I don't know, it's just a theory I'm working on right now, but it doesn't do it when I'm in Firefox at all to anybody, so I don't know what the fuck's going on. Chrome is just angry when I'm trying to watch some streams, and it's just like, stop. Stop putting up this load error. There are streamers trying to talk to me, and I don't want to be rude.
Yo! Glad I could help.
But if you're throwing up an error and I can't hear what they just asked me, oh, right, we can't fucking fly out here, then, that's a problem. Do be careful if you take this back path, because sometimes the Blood Elf Bandit is hiding on that path. Not all the time, but sometimes. It's one of his known spawn locations. Well, you're gonna potentially let me portal into Darnassus, so maybe... What's up?
Nothing. I'm just gonna step outside and ask her what she's doing about dinner, so I know if I have to do any dishes for her.
Oh yeah, I didn't do dishes yet. Like, I think we turned back time when we were doing candy buckets? Or maybe when we were doing, Pilgrim's Bounty? No, we didn't do Pilgrim's Bounty on this one. We did Pilgrim's Bounty with the, well, I'm on the dock, so... Okay, we do have it. So I wasn't sure if that was still the case. So there should be 2 here. There should be 1 in Darnassus, and then 1 in the village down the road. But seriously, Blizzard, if you're gonna let us fly in Darnassus, let us fucking fly in Exodar and in Azure Mist and Blood Mist Isle. It's how many expansions? You alright?
Yeah, your mother is sending me to Sonic. So is there anything particular you want? Do you just want a
French
slusher
toast stick.
French toast stick?
And a
Slush?
small slushy. Cherry.
Yeah.
Thank you. There should have been an elder out here. Oh, where's the fuck the elder? Okay, let me see. Dolinar, which is down the road. Is there not one actually? Cenurian Enclave. Cenurian Enclave. Really? I guess that makes sense, because, you know, night elves and lunar elders and all that shit. Okay. But seriously, let us fucking fly. It's how many expansions passed when Burning Crusade came out? It's been how many years? Just let us fucking fly. Oh. Don't want any parts of that. Because honestly, I mean, I kinda understood it when Burning Crusade came out. Because flying really wasn't a thing until you got to 70. Okay, cool. Or maybe 65 or something. I don't fully remember. I know it was post, like, into the expansion. But at this point, you're doing all this other stuff that people want. You're bringing in some cross-faction play with hand-picked groups that the group leader can put together and stuff. Just let us fucking fly. It's just a tiny quality of life change. Lift the no-fly zone, please. It doesn't make sense for it to still be there. You give us all these pretty flying mounts, and then you're like, nope, you can't fly in that zone. And that's like the only zone where you can't fly. Like, what the fuck? Although I don't remember if you can fly in not Ghostlands. The place. I know it. Place above Ghostlands. Eversong Woods. I don't know if you can fly there. But if they fucking let you fly in Eversong Woods, then what the fuck? Where are you? There you are. Okay. We got that one. And our pittance of XP. We could do this whole fucking continent and we're not gonna ding. Okay, I was like, I thought there was a flight plan here. Alright, so we did the two here. Was there only the one in Exodar? Like, was there any on... I don't see it on the map. But that doesn't necessarily mean anything. Alright, we need to go to Darkshore. Oh, it's... fuck, it's gonna take us around the tree. It's the one bad part about flying in from here to there. Bless you. Are you getting the wiggles? Are you having a fit of the wiggles? Zort's triggered when he resubbed, he triggered the new one of the new alerts that we have for the channel. That was so much fun earlier. So thanks for the resub. It was lovely getting to see that actually work for a change. And it actually worked. So yay. So there's supposed to be an alert for followers and subscribers. I think they're the same alert at the moment. No, followers slightly different.
Yes.
I had to stop and think about it. I had only seen it on that one preview the other day, so. You alright?
Yeah. Fuzzy. No, let me go out there. Doors can be
I should have just fucking flown to Darnassus and then flew from Rutherand over to Darkshore. Because when you fly from Dolinar, you get a full ass tour of the entire fucking tree. Before they take you through Rutherand. Oh my goodness. There we go. Now we should be on our way to Darkshore. Like, I know I need the holidays to try to level up this one if she ever has any hope of ever hitting max level. I know this. But it's just so damn demotivating when all you get is 4,000 XP. And there's not even that many elders compared to, like, Midsummer Fire Festival or the candy buckets and stuff. Like, we need 240,000 XP, and we're at 184. I mean, we're certainly not going to ding tonight. I do hope that we get, Oh, buddy. Zuzu. You tipped Momo's food. Oh, shit. I do hope that when Children's Week pops up, I get a little bit more XP. Because there'll be a few more things that we can go and do. And I'm probably gonna have to log in every day and do the damn eggshell daily. Or have like one monster session where I just, you know, collect a shit ton of eggs and just hold them. And then log in and break the shells and then, you know, give them the shells. Where the fuck are we? We are... Sorry, I'm trying to look at the list. Near Lordanel. That's so helpful. Is there more than one out here? Doesn't look like it. Alright. But yeah, I'm hoping we can... I mean, there's not a whole lot we can do for Easter. Near Lordanel. Oh, there you are. Of course you're going to be near the big scary elemental. Okay, there's that one. There should be one up in Winter Spring. That's kind of over here. At least that's what it kind of looked like on the map or on the list. So let's pop over there. I don't know what we're doing yet tomorrow, guys. It could be Stardew with the husband. I'm just not sure. We have 3 possibilities for tomorrow. We have Minecraft, we have Stardew, or we could do an extra art stream. I'm not sure what we're gonna do yet. Probably gonna end up being either Stardew or Minecraft though. We haven't been in Minecraft very much lately. And so we probably should get back in there. I did get a bit more stone smelted. I didn't really get very far doing any more demo recently. I've been in 15 different directions lately. So Friday we will be doing more Parkitect. We'll be working on at least one of the next scenarios that opened up. Saturday there will be a WoW Challenges podcast this week, I believe. Going by my list, if I'm remembering correctly. I think I feel like Fair might be co-hosting with Lita this week. Let me see. Here. Yes, next show is the 12th. Yes, so that is this Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern on their Twitch channel. And Fair will be on with Lita. So that'll be interesting. She's been super busy lately doing all of the things. So she'll have some stuff to talk about. Okay, now the question is, are you... Okay, you are in the town. Alright. Oh good, you're right here. Okay. When does this end? Okay, so Lunar Festival wraps up on Sunday morning, early. Oh shit, I didn't realize. How much money do we have? I'm tempted. Let's see. Are these, I'm also disoriented. Where is it? We were in front of it. Are these... Oh, that's a banker. There you are. Are these auction houses by themselves? The question is... This probably isn't going to do what I'm thinking it's going to do. Quest items... that doesn't Seems so bad. Let's go back. Banner of the Fallen. Not great, but not terrible. That's a... No, that's a crafting region. Captured insignia. Some of the Darkmoon Fair may be interested in this item. I'm interested in this item. Are they all blue? Fallen Adventurer's Journal. Like, we haven't really done anything to get any money, so I'm trying to make sure that we don't fully bankrupt ourselves here. I'm probably gonna end up skipping some by accident. I know. Oof. It's getting expensive now. So where were we? We're M. Okay, the ornate weapon's out of our price range. Mysterious Grimorum we could probably do. Soothsayer Rune is kind of expensive for this character. Okay, let's grab that. Okay, so we picked up a couple. I wasn't sure if this auction house was tied into all of them now, or if this was still part of, or if it was like just tied into like all of like the goblin-y ones. I can't remember how they changed it. I know it changed to some degree. Alright, now we need to get to Darkmoon Fair. What's the easiest way to get to Darkmoon Fair? Let's Darlaran Hearth. And wait 20 minutes to load into Darlaran. I just really want to ding tonight. I just really want to ding. We've been 34, or we've been 53 forever. I want to be 54. I actually thought I was 55, so that was a complete letdown when I logged in and saw, oh, I'm only 53. I don't know why I thought I was 55. Wishful thinking, fevered dreams, who the fuck knows? But that was rather disheartening when I realized. Come on, Legion Darlaran. You can do it. Oh, that's some lighting effects. It always concerns me when I log in and see skeletons right there. It makes me want to never, ever, 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 ever AFK there. Ever, ever, ever. Let's go back to Stormwind. Come on, Mage Tower. Really? Did Legion Darlaran load faster than Stormwind's Mage Tower? Did it really? Pretty close call there. That did take a minute. Alright, so let's go find us some Dark Moon witches. Where is you? Like, I know there's one down by the auction house. However, sometimes there's one that just roams the city. There you are.
Hello.
To the staging area, please.
See you around.
Yes, I'm lazy. I will pay the 50 cents. Thank you much. And through the portal. Did they give me syrup this time?
No, which is why I have a small thing for you right here.
Oh, thank you.
Because I'm psychic.
Did they just not have any?
I couldn't tell you.
Or did they just
didn't
fucking
ask, so
forget?
I don't know if they just don't give it unless you deliberately ask for it or what.
I can almost see them charging you for it now, which is ridiculous. Like it always came with the syrup before. Like, who gets French toast sticks and has to say with syrup when they offer you no other potential dipping sauces? Like, no chocolate sauce, no whipped cream, no nothing. Alright. Yes, I will take all of the 8,200 XP quests. And we can do this because we bought them off of Auction House. We could not do the dungeon to get them ourselves. But we can totally buy them. Alright, my voice totally gave out there. Okay, let's see.
Light bless you.
I don't know if this is going to be enough to ding us, but...
Be careful.
Watch, we're going to be just short.
For the Alliance.
Probably.
Be careful.
Well, no, maybe not. Well, yeah, we've got 2 more to go. I feel like we're gonna be just a smidge short. We might not. Eight, 9, 10, 11. My quick math is failing me, but I'm not so sure.
Pleased to meet you. Daylight's burning.
Oh, good. Just 1,600 XP to spare. Whew, I really didn't want to fly around and do more elders for half that amount. Alright. Alright, we can't fly here, so... Let's see. I can't really log out here. I mean, I can for now. I don't know what happens if you log out here and, like, fair finishes. Like, what happens? I don't know if we can ride those. Like, I don't know if we get a buff from them or not. My armor is poking through. Alright. So let's do a slash plate, because we haven't done a slash plate on the iron in a while. Alright, so let's go WoW challenges, Iron Man, Iron Nisey, Dings level 54. We're looking at a slash plate of 2 days. 19 hours, 28 minutes, and 7 seconds. Alright. We'll send that off to Twitter. And that's gonna do it for today. So I hope to see some of y'all tomorrow for either Minecraft or Stardew. And let's go see who's on that we can go and visit. This person's playing Rust. I don't know much about that game, but let's go pop in and say hello at the very least. And we will see what they are up to. So again, that's it for me tonight. And I will see you guys tomorrow with something. Probably mid-afternoon, close to normal raid times. Or, raid time. Close to normal stream time. So, until next time, you guys have a good one.